including Frank Marino. And Frank, it's so great to see you.
Great to see you as well.
Well, for folks who don't know, there's definitely a difference between what you do as a female impersonator and what Bruce Jenner reportedly is going to declare tonight. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, if he comes out and says, I want to be a woman, he's going to be saying I'm a transsexual. And the three different things that there are is a transsexual, which is somebody who's born one sex and then changes into another sex. Transvestite is usually like a straight man that puts on women's clothes for pleasure. And what I do is a female impersonator, where we usually impersonate famous people or just a created character of our own and use it for performance reasons rather than anything else.
And Bruce Jenner's story is so fascinating to so many of us, because here we have this alpha male, former Olympic gold medalist tonight, who's expected to tell the world that he is in the process of becoming a woman, when we've known him for 65 years as a male, a husband, a father, and 6 kids, 4 stepkids. We've seen him and got to know him on the Keeping Up with the Kardashians. What do you think about all of this?
Well, I'll tell you, it usually either happens very early in life, that you're secure enough in yourself to know what you're really feeling and you do it. But more often so, I find that people who want to have a sex change comes later on in life, or some people put it off because of other things going on, whether they have children and they don't want to hurt them. But it's maybe something they struggle with for so long that it takes that long before they actually go through with it.
And the reports I've heard so far, and we'll see tonight, but I've heard that Bruce Jenner's known since he's been 5 years old that he has the feelings that he identifies as a female. And talk a little bit about this, people going through gender identity issues who are so afraid to speak about it and come out. Do you think Bruce's story will be helping others?
Because he's a celebrity, just like Chaz Bono going from a girl to a boy, he'll be doing the same thing. He'll be opening up a lot of doors for people who are not famous and not celebrities to be able to come out maybe to their families or their parents. And I also always heard from my studies of that it's always something you know from very young, but you try to suppress it maybe, you know?
Right.
Because you don't want to tell your parents and you don't want your friends to know or your family. But it's getting easier and easier because it's becoming, not that it's accepted yet, more and more accepted.
And from the celebrity perspective, I mean, he's been living his life in the spotlight now for so long. Is it harder, you think, when you're in the spotlight?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And he's not only in the spotlight, he's in the spotlight. He's got a reality show, probably the #1 reality show. The Kardashian show is just like a phenomenon as far as reality shows go. So everybody knows him from that. Everybody knows him from the Olympics. Everybody knows him from his endorsements. He's like uber famous. It's not just famous, it's like crazy famous.
Well, we're looking forward to the interview tonight, and I know you'll be watching here at Action News. Thank you so much, Frank, for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, and be sure to tune in for Diane Sawyer's exclusive sit-down interview with Bruce Jenner in a 2-hour-long special edition of 2020 tonight at 9 o'clock right here on Channel 13.